following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello, and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, let's see here. They just released a day or so ago that there's been a big entry into the fourth wave or fourth surge, how you want to say that, in Mexico, the coronavirus, an increase in deaths by 60%, okay, makes them the second highest rate of death in the world, second only to the United States, okay? We're number one with 563,356 dead, and the Mexicans are coming in second with 321,000 dead. Used to be Brazil, and we'll get to them in a minute. Now, the waves of these immigrants, we'll call them, from Mexico are streaming in, okay, the southern borders. So Texas, California, New Mexico, Oregon, Idaho, Utah, and so forth. They're all getting hit and impacted by these waves of people. And they just released something in today's Fox News that our border agency, whatever that is, the border agency, is paying $86.9 million to house 1,200 of these illegal immigrants in a luxury hotel. $86.9 million for 6 months. That amounts to $284,000 for a 6-month period for a family of 4. And we're paying for that with our taxes. I just find that crazy, okay? Well, why wouldn't people come in if you're living in a mud hut in Mexico and they put you up in a luxury hotel and feed you caviar and lamb chops and wine in the luxury hotel? Why not? Okay, it's crazy when you think about it, okay? And so let's get back to Mexico and compare them to Japan, a classic Asian country, Mexico, a classic Latino country. They both have about 127 million people in their population. Japan has about 9,000 dead. Now Mexico has 321,000 dead. Japan has 463,000 infections, and Mexico has 2.2 million, 2,227,000 infections. Well, what's the difference? Well, Japan lives on rice and maize, corn, sweet potatoes, beans, squash, and seaweed, and the Mexicans live on wheat, barley, rye, and oats, and they drink wheat, barley, rye, and oats. Okay? And then, of course, we've gone up here in the United States. We're right now, our number of infections in the United States, and we're number one in the world. We represent about 25% of the world's infections and deaths. We're at 31,048,089 infections and 563,356 dead. Okay? This is not good. This is with all these vaccinations and all that stuff going on. It's really crazy when you think about it. And then, again, you throw in who really, when it comes to the size of the population, because we have 332 million people, so you take medium-sized countries like Germany with 83 million, Italy with 60 million, UK with 67 million, and Thailand, an Asian country, is 67 million. Let's have a look. Well, Germany has 75,000 dead and 2.7 million infections. Italy has 3.4 million infections and 106,000 dead. The UK, with 67 million people, they have 126,000 dead and 4.3 million infections. Thailand, with 67 million people, the exact same population as the UK, okay, and France, which has 93,000 dead and 4.4 million infections, okay? Well, Thailand has 92 dead, not 9,200, not 92,000, just 92 dead and 28,000 infections. So what's the difference between Thailand, the UK, Italy, Germany, and France? Well, Germany, Italy, UK, and France are living on wheat, barley, and oats, drinking wheat, barley, and oats, the French on a little bit of red wine. And Thailand lives like Asians, and they live on maize, corn, rice, sweet potatoes, beans, and squash, and seaweed. Now, I urge everybody to eat more like the Asians. Get the vaccine if you want to, okay, but don't expect your vaccine to give you maximum benefit if you're not supplementing with the 90 essential nutrients. I'd go with the big hammer, the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, MSM for the bone marrow health, vitamin D3 for the bone marrow health. I mean, even Fauci likes vitamin D3, but that's because I don't know that he knows why, but people who use vitamin D3 have a very low rate of death. They can get the infection, but very low rate of death because the vitamin D3 gets their bone marrow working so they can make white blood cells and antibodies and red blood cells and platelets. Okay? And so what I want you to do, again, take the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, the MSM, vitamin D3, our glucogel, and then for the seaweed, and I've been doing this, I don't know, for 20 years, the seaweed I throw in are Fucoid Z. I do that most of the days of the week, 3 twice a day. On the days that I don't do the capsules, I do an ounce of the Z radical, which is a liquid form of the Fucoid Z, an ounce twice a day, and the rest of the days. And then every day, I take 3 of our Ocean's Gold capsules, 3 of those twice a day. It's 2 bottles a month. Getting all those seaweeds and algae and things like that from the ocean that the Asians get by eating their seaweed and algae and so forth. I'm trying to mimic their diet. For breakfast this morning, I had 3 large scoops of wild rice. I had 2 slices of the smoked wild sockeye salmon from Alaska. I had 3 poached eggs, 2 of these 4-ounce cups of gluten-free yogurt, and all of my supplements. Oh, yeah, I did have our Java Fit coffee, too. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
If weight loss is your goal, try Youngevity Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low carbohydrate or low glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management. For optimal health, with this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 90 for Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And quickly, I want to throw in my favorites, the Ojibways versus the Navajos. They both live on reservations. The Ojibways are a large band off, I believe it's the Cherokee Nation, okay? And they both have the Ojibwe Indians in northern Minnesota and the Great Lakes area, and the Navajo both have about 350,000 people in their main reservations. And the Ojibwe, who've been living on wild rice and algae from the Great Lakes for 400 years, 400 years, they've been living on wild rice and the algae from the Great Lakes, and then hunting and getting, rabbits and squirrels and turkeys and that kind of stuff, and deer, living like that. And the Navajos, since 1860s, the Scottish fought their way into Navajo territory without a fight by giving them wheat and teaching them how to grow wheat so they'd have a dependable annual crop. And so they've been eating wheat for that long. So the Navajos have 1,200 dead. They have 30,000 infections. And the Ojibways have 0 dead and 27 infections. It's been that way for a year, okay? And so they've been very good about keeping everybody out so nobody brings stuff in. And their people don't go out. They just depend on the wild rice and the algae from the Great Lakes. I just find them amazing. And they dry it during the summer and have the dried rice and that dried algae during the wintertime. Well, that's why we have Fucoid Z and Ocean's Gold and that kind of stuff to make up for getting it easy access to you. And then another good comparison, of course, Brazil, they lost their status as the second most dead from the coronavirus infections in the world to now they're number 3 behind the U.S. and Mexico. But both Brazil and Nigeria have equal, about 208 million people. Brazil is 47% white, 47% mulatto, and 6% black. Nigeria is 98% black African tribes. Nigeria has 2,000 dead. Brazil has 312,000 dead. Nigeria has 162,000 infections, and Brazil has 12.5 million infections. Well, what's the difference? Nigeria lives on maize, corn, rice, sweet potatoes, beans, squash, and seaweed because they live on the west coast of Africa. And Brazil is eating like the Europeans who came there and make up the white and mulatto population in Brazil. And so they're eating wheat, butter, oats, and drinking wheat, butter, oats, and that's why they're different. It's not a racial thing. It's a cultural, dietary thing, not a racial thing. So eat like an Asian, take your 90 essential nutrients, use our colloidal silver, use our hand sanitizer, and use our Rebound instead of cola drinks, and you'll do good. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
I thought we'd talk a little bit about omega-3s, as I've got a story here headlined, Mood and Memory Boost Brain Health with Omega-3 Fatty Acids. And they say they're a very important nutrient for the brain, help improve your mood and your memory and protect your brain from a wide range of conditions, including depression and Alzheimer's. The 3 most important omega-3s are ALA, EPA, and DHA. Omega-3s boost brain health in a variety of ways. They support brain development. DHA is found in the cell membranes of the neurons in the cerebral cortex and the area of the brain responsible for memory, language, judgment, attention, and other things. Adequate intake of DHA is important during pregnancy and early childhood. And they go on to say low DHA levels have been linked to poor literacy in children, while higher levels are associated with enhanced memory, cognitive development, and brain performance. Omega-3s help prevent a variety of mental illnesses. And they say that omega-3s can also reduce the symptoms of bipolar disorder, borderline personality disorder, and schizophrenia, can help fight inflammation in the brain. And studies have shown that you can reduce inflammatory problems in your body by taking omega-3s. So there you go.
Well, thank you. That's why we have the 90 essential nutrients in our Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, and also our let's see here, our basic starter pack, okay, the basic 90, all right, the basic healthy start pack. And so Basically, we have the EFAs made from seeds, and the EFA Plus is made from fish oils. I take 3 of each twice a day. I've been doing that, for 50 years. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the Mineral Capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local longevity distributor today. You've listened to Phyliss.
If your doctor is telling you that you can get all the nutrients you need to stay healthy, well, that's just wrong. Dr. Joel Wallach has identified 90 essential nutrients that the human body needs to thrive. Crops only need 3 nutrients to thrive, so where does your doctor think the other 87 nutrients come from? They don't. So if you're not supplementing, you're starving your body. Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine will get you a long way down the road to getting those 90 essential nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine contains plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine is a balanced and complete daily supplement. So if you want to give your body the nutrients it needs, order Beyond Tangy Tangerine today. Contact your local longevity associate to order this product, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, I got to throw in the UK, which is England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Okay, the United Kingdom. 67 million people versus Thailand, 67 million people. And just a day or so ago, let's see here, the UK had 4.3 million infections. Thailand, with the same number of people, same population, is 28,000. 28,000 versus 4.3 million. And then UK has 126,000 dead, and Thailand has 92. Not 9,200, not 92,000, but just 92 dead. And so, Charmaine, what's the difference between why does Thailand have such few infections and deaths but compared to the UK, and they both have 67 million people. What's the difference?
It's all their diet.
Yeah, and so what's the difference between Thailand diet and UK diet?
Gluten.
Yep, gluten. Well, you get an A+, dear. So you're exactly right. And with this fourth wave, I mean, all the people in D.C. are screaming about the third wave coming, and get vaccinated. You know, they're running around yelling, get vaccinated. It appears to me that the vaccinations may have put a little damper on the percentage of death rate, but the amount of infections is going up. And so I think part of it, of course, is people, okay, there's so many vaccinated, we could just throw away our masks and go hug each other, not wash our hands, and so forth. And so what would you tell people to do about their hands, and how can they lower the amount of virus when they get hit with the virus?
Well, there's a lot of things. I would be on the Killer Biotic every day. I would be on the vitamin D3, vitamin C, 9/11, all that stuff. And
our hand sanitizer.
And be gluten-free. And take some colloidal silver, too. It wouldn't hurt for a while.
Yeah, well, I've been doing it for 25 years. Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't need to do it forever. But until this scam is over, I would do it.
Okay. Well, yeah, I put 2 droppers full of the colloidal silver under my tongue half hour before each meal, half hour before bed. And I've been doing that for 25 years. And so as a result, I've been able to survive all the I wasn't around during 1918, but I was able to survive the Asian flu, HIV, and all that kind of stuff. Was able to avoid H1N1, the Asian flu, also MERS, SARS, and so far, COVID-19. All right, and so I'm going to get tested here pretty soon just to see if I had it and didn't know. So it'll be very interesting to see if I had it. But I've never had any symptoms, so I'd be surprised if I did have it unless I got it when I was a kid some years ago. Oh, another piece of information, I think I said this earlier on, they reported in the state of Washington, they didn't have any deaths from the common flu this year. For the first time in 100 years, they haven't had any deaths from the common flu. And I wonder if some of those common flu deaths 100 years ago were really not the coronavirus, and they didn't know about the coronavirus back then. They were blaming it on the flu, so it'll be kind of interesting to get that all sorted out. Thank you, Charmaine. As usual, get an A+. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552, on the priority line, 831-685-1080.
Listen to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
When was the last time you watched your home movies? Do you have a VCR anymore? What about a film projector? With technology constantly changing, most families don't have a way to enjoy their recorded memories, trapped on VHS, camcorder tapes, film reels, and photos. That's why we created Legacy Box over a decade ago. Legacy Box is an affordable mailed-in kit to have your aging media digitized to DVD, thumb drive, or the cloud. Our trained technicians digitize everything by hand right here in the U.S. Imagine being able to easily relive weddings, graduations, baby's first steps, and more. Get started future-proofing your memories today so you can gather the whole family together and begin the trip down memory lane. Plus, for a limited time, we're offering 40% off. Visit legacybox.com/lbox to get an exclusive 40% off. Buy today to take advantage of this incredible offer and send in when you're ready. Go to legacybox.com/lbox to save 40% off. legacybox.com/lbox.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And I walk a mile twice a day. I do 20 push-ups. Been doing that forever. Of course, I lettered in football and wrestling in junior high and high school, and I lettered in wrestling at university. They wouldn't let me play football because I only weighed 110 pounds. But I've been training and exercising all my life, essentially. And so, we deal a lot with professional athletes, Olympic athletes, NCAA athletes. We have reversed all their problems that doctors wanted to do surgery on. They didn't want to have surgery. Theo Ratliff, we actually built the rebounder sports drink for him with 100 nutrients in it. Theo Ratliff, you need to look him up and see his story. And then, of course, Kelly Herron, she's NCAA All-American in basketball. And I think it was the University of Memphis, and she had a rotator cuff problem in her shoulder, and so we rebuilt her, and she came back and finished out her 2 years at University of Memphis, I believe it was. And so, at any rate, Evander Holyfield, we actually made our Healthy Brain and Heart Pack for him. He had a heart attack and lost his heavyweight championship to Michael Moore. He used our Healthy Brain and Heart Pack for a year and a half and came back and beat Iron Mike Tyson to get his championship back. How many people could win a heavyweight championship after a near-death heart attack? Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Minnesota. And Phyliss, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Phyliss, you're on the air.
Good afternoon, Dr. Wallach. Nice talking to you.
Hi. Thank you.
My problem is for my granddaughter. My daughter would be talking to you, but she had to be at work. But anyway, she has a lazy eye, amblyopia, I think it is, and she gets a patch, and that's all they do for her. But a lady we knew, her daughter used your product, and she can't remember what it was, and so we're trying to find out. I called the product line in your company, and it didn't seem like anyone could help us.
Yeah.
But
okay, well, stop there for a moment.
Pardon?
Stop there for a moment. How old is your granddaughter? What does she weigh?
She's 5, and she probably weighs about, I would say, maybe 50 pounds.
Okay. Now, does she have any other issues, any skin problems, eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis? I didn't hear. Is it?
No, she's
no other problem.
No.
Well, having a skin problem doesn't make you stupid.
No, she doesn't.
Okay. So, no bowel problems, no constipation, no diarrhea, none of that kind of stuff.
Nothing. No.
Okay. Is she hyperactive?
She is pretty active.
Okay. Does she have anything going on? Does she ever complain about hiccups, or does she complain about hearing noise like this? She hear ringing in her ears or anything like that?
No, I've never heard her complain that because she's living with me now. Her
Okay.
mom and yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so she weighs 50 pounds. Char, what's the possibility here in a 50-pound kid, 5 years old, lazy eye, one eye's doing weird things, drifting all over the place?
Well, I would probably guess she's probably got a gluten intolerance, I would guess.
Mm-hmm.
And she could have osteoporosis of the skull. You
get an A+. That's right, you get an A+. Okay. Now, let me ask you about her mother, about this child's mother. Does her mother have any health problems?
No, not that I know of. No, she's very active, in fact.
Okay. Okay, well, that doesn't matter. You can have health problems and be active. So that's not the answer. And so, I'd like
that I know of, she doesn't.
Okay. All right. Char's exactly right. So what would you do for this 50-pound kid, Char? Hang on here, Phyliss, and we'll be back with you, and get your pen and paper ready. We're going to give you a little program for your 50-pound granddaughter.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 888-379-2552.
You've listened to...
Hi, registered pharmacist Ben Fuchs here. I've been studying healthy bodies for 35 years, and what I've got to tell you may shock and surprise you, but if you listen up, it may change your life. Drug companies are always looking for new ways to push their products. In the case of statins, the anti-cholesterol cardiovascular medications so beloved by drug companies and doctors who liberally dispense them to the tune of $30 billion annually, the search has been on to take advantage of their toxic effects as a novel way to kill cancer cells. So it came as no surprise when researchers at the University of Pittsburgh concluded that cholesterol-lowering statin drugs may be able to mitigate the metastases or spreading of various cancerous tumors. The discovery is being explored as a way of creating new cancer treatments based on the mechanism of action of the statins, namely their ability to stop cells from making cholesterol. What these researchers are saying is that statin drugs not only poison cholesterol-making processes taking place inside of cells, they ultimately poison the cells themselves. In this case, their ability to get around. In other words, the scientists are basically concluding that statin drugs are cytotoxic or toxic to cells. True, the studied effects were chemotherapy. They were demonstrated on cells that were cancerous, but because all cells need cholesterol, it's somewhat obvious that the same kind of toxicity will occur in healthy ones too. So if you're concerned about cancer and metastases, one day you may have to take a statin drug. But if you're not sick and want to stay that way, and if you value the health of your cells, you might want to think twice about whether you really want to take that cytotoxic statin. Your cells will be grateful. Pharmacist Ben here, urging you to go to kscohealth.com to order Beyond Tangy Tangerine, the Healthy Start Pack, and other nutritional supplements that I personally use and recommend. You can purchase these premium quality products at wholesale prices online at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com. I'm a pharmacist that believes that staying healthy and strong is not only about medicine, it's about giving your body the raw materials it needs to do its work. Go to kscohealth.com. Make sure you check out the cool videos, too, at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And Doug, let's go back to Phyliss in Minnesota. And so, Charmaine, what would you do for this 50-pound granddaughter who has a lazy eye?
Well, first of all, I would get her on a gluten-free diet, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no oils of any kind, no fried foods, and no burnt animal fat. And then I would get her on, very important, the Kids Toddy, EFA, vitamin D3 for absorption, MSM, Occutive, and selenium. I know there's a lot of different stuff, but all of it's important for what's wrong.
Okay. Well, that's a basic thing. You get an A+ there. And then, let's see here. Also, I would also throw in the, say, Z-Radical, maybe a teaspoon of that twice a day. Z-Radical for that algae and stuff, for the weird stuff, and so on. And so if you would, give us a call every couple of weeks, but you can start putting this child on a gluten-free diet, as Shar says, immediately, and get her on rice and sweet potatoes. And, Shar, can this kid have a pizza?
Yeah, if it's made with cauliflower, yeah.
Okay, so you're talking about a gluten-free pizza. So you see, the kid doesn't have to, be weird. Their friends wouldn't even know. They'd come over to the house and have 4-cheese pizza with all the vegetables on it and some fish or red meat of some kind. And guess what? It's made with cauliflower, as Shar said, okay? And it tastes great, and they won't know the difference, but it's gluten-free, and that's going to help her absorb these nutrients. Everybody in the family has got to be drop-dead gluten-free, because if she's sensitive to it, all vertebrates are. Nobody should be on gluten. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Said to California, and Teresa, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Teresa, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Hi, Dr. Wallach. Thank you for taking my call. I have a couple questions. One question is from a distributor who reached out to me about, is there a vegan option for a Healthy Body Start Pack? She is strictly vegan. She doesn't want to take anything that has animal products.
Well, our EFAs, we do have EFAs from seeds, okay? And I think, our big multiples, I don't think they have any animal products in the big multiples, okay?
So the
such as,
BCG is okay?
Yeah, well, read the label. It's got 215 ingredients in it, okay? So you'll have to read the label.
That said,
I don't think there's anything in there. And, of course, she could be an ovo-lacto vegan or vegetarian, because an egg, for instance, really gives great stuff, including the omega-3s and great proteins and everything. But the chicken is just that little white spot on top of the yolk, and she can remove that and say a prayer over it and give it a good burial and everything, and then soft boil the egg. And that's, not eating any animal stuff, okay? And so she needs to kind of think about going in that direction. And so I like people to be, if they're going to be a vegan or vegetarian, they need to be an ovo-lacto vegetarian. Well, what about the dairy? Well, what's the first thing, Charmaine, that all vertebrates get as a newborn baby? What is it? All vertebrates, well, I should say all mammal vertebrates, what is it they get for food?
Milk.
Well, milk. Well, there you go. And so anybody who's against milk wouldn't be here if it wasn't for milk. And even in the Bible, the places where people were the healthiest and lived the longest were the lands flowing with milk and honey, okay? And so not soybeans. And so you have to, really use the head if she wants to be a successful vegan and vegetarian. But I'd have her pluck that little 2-millimeter diameter chick off the top of the yolk, say a prayer over it, and bury it or cremate it or whatever she wants to do. And she can eat that egg soft-boiled with our soft scrambled in butter. But she does need to take the 90, because even vegetarians, I guarantee you, the vegetarians in Loma Linda, who are part of the blue zones, the 5 blue zones in Loma Linda, California, the Seventh-day Adventists, they supplement like crazy, okay, but they have a very strict diet, all right, a vegan diet. And so they're amongst the longest-lived peoples in the world. But they do eat eggs and dairy and that kind of stuff. So you have to kind of follow the success of other vegans. But that's a good question. Thank you. Did you have a second question?
Yes. So the OsteoFX, that has gelatin, right? Because I just want to make sure that we tell her. It sounds like we need to convince her to supplement the way you just explained. But the gelatin is still from animal, right? I just don't want to tell her something that's not.
No, our glucogel, okay, is from bones, okay? It's made from bones.
Okay. I did have another question for a little 13-year-old who mom's been telling me has seizures since she was 8 months old. And she's only been on I don't know what medicine, but she was asking me if there was anything that she could take to see if she could get rid of her seizures. All I know is that she's 13 years old. She weighs a little over 100 pounds.
Okay, well, Char, what would you give her? Seizures, and she weighs 113 pounds.
Well, she needs a lot of fat, and good fat, which usually includes meat, unfortunately.
Oh, butter. Well, this is a different kid, okay?
Yeah, I know,
but person.
Yeah, butter, eggs, a lot of eggs, definitely. And there's been many diets. Johns Hopkins University had that, where the child, 10-year-old kid, was having over 100 seizures a day, and it got cut down to almost nothing by getting the child on a real high-fat diet: eggs, butter, good fat.
Yeah. Okay, and also at 100 pounds, I'd go ahead and give it one Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, MSM, 3 of those twice a day. I would also throw in the Fucoid Z. Okay, the Fucoid Z, she could take 3 of those twice a day. And let's go from there. Don't forget the EFAs and the EFA pluses. And, of course, as Char said, lots of butter. There's some times when I'm showing kids how to eat butter, I just take a stick of butter and eat it like a lollipop. Just bite chunks off the butter and just chew it up and eat it. Okay, show them it's harmless. This is a nutritional deficiency, but she's got to be gluten-free. Absolutely no wheat farinato. She's got to live like an Asian, live on rice and sweet potatoes and corn and so forth. Get all the gluten out of the house. And then call us every couple of weeks and give us a testimony on these 3 people. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Said to Missouri, and John, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, John, you're on the air. How can we help you? Yes, sir.
I am trying to find something to take away my pain from the COVID I had last September. And I was...
Okay, what kind of pain are you having?
Hospital. There's a pain from the upper torso and my chest area. It kind of feels like it's in between the ribs, in the skin, and it radiates from the center out.
Okay.
And then there's
Has your doctor made a diagnosis for
you?
Has your doctor made a diagnosis for you?
We've tried and tried. Nobody has still got no answer for me.
Okay. How old are you, sir? Okay, stop. We only have moments here. And so, how old are you and what do you weigh?
I'm 59 years old and I weigh about 137 pounds.
Okay. Do you have any other issues? High blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, bowel problems, skin problems?
High blood pressure and diabetes both.
Okay, Charmaine, what would you do here for John? He's got diabetes, high blood pressure, he's got pain in his chest, he weighs 137 pounds, and he's 59 years old. We got just a moment. Well, okay. Hang on, John. Hang on, Char. We'll come back with Char's answer after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If weight loss is your goal, try Youngevity Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low carbohydrate or low glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management. For optimal health, with this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Young Doing 90 for Life. And Charmaine, we only have just moments. We got another caller. So just jump on this real quickly. What's going on with John? He had the COVID some time ago. He has high blood pressure, diabetes. He weighs 137 pounds and got some chest pain.
Well, he needs to get on a gluten-free diet right away. No wheat, barley, rye, oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils. Very important, so he doesn't get it again. And I would, for a while, just take, colloidal silver every day and vitamin.
Okay, we got to get.
But okay, for his issues, I would get him on a healthy blood sugar pack, and I would add the Ultimate Daily Classic to that, vitamin D3 for absorption, and probably some MSM. I think he probably needs it. And
and then call us every couple of weeks.
Yeah, and for the COVID, he could add some other
Okay, call us every couple of weeks here, John, and, we'll walk you through this. But start out with Char's suggestions there. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Minnesota. And another John, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hi, Dr. John, Wallach. You're on the air. Yes, sir. How can we help you?
I called yesterday, and I had the feeling that your listeners would think that I didn't see any improvement on the product. My wife won't give up the gluten, and my family won't, and won't read the books. I had the books for 5 months. So anyway,
okay, we only have moments. You got to get to your question.
Yeah, okay. I won't give you the testimonial though, and I'll jump to the question.
Okay.
My lower back hurts when I take a shower. It feels a terrible tinkling, terrible sensation I don't care for on my lower back, down near my spine, on my hip, and if my robe touches it, I don't like it.
Okay, how old are you? What do you weigh?
I'm 68, 147 pounds, and I'm 5'4".
Okay.
And I'm on the
Any other issues? Okay, high blood pressure, diabetes?
No. Thanks to your product, my blood pressure is ultimate. And I had kidney disease, and I'm foaming less in the toilet. And I think my kidneys are improving, but I scratch so much my wife thinks it's my kidneys.
Okay. So, Charmaine, what would you do? John's been on our product for a little while, and he's getting improvement in some areas, but he still has low back pain and hip pain.
What I would do is get some trauma oil and put it in the CM cream, mix it together, and put that on topically, and I think that should solve the problem.
Well, that'll deal with the pain, but I want him to have 3 of the MSM tablets 3 times a day. It'll be 2 bottles a month, 3 at breakfast, 3 at lunch, 3 at dinner time. Vitamin D3, 3 of those twice a day. Okay, that's 2 bottles a month. Or glucogel, you can have 5 of those twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month to help rebuild cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae, bone, makes your bone itself. And I would, in addition to the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack, I would also throw in the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, because he needs some of those other things that are in the Brain and Heart Pack. We don't have time to go into all that, but I'd have one of each of the packs, the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack and the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, and then do all these other things, add to it, and then call us every couple of weeks, and call us a little bit earlier so you get on the front end of the line instead of the back end of the line, and we'll be able to get your testimonies, and we appreciate that. But at any rate, let's see here. Do we have 30 seconds, Doug?
Yeah, you got 30 seconds.
Okay, 30 seconds, John. You got a 20-second testimony?
Yeah, I got one other thing is you said I got OMA and my eye is hurting real bad due to the light, and I have to put a patch over it. And the testimonials are, like I said, I think my kidney function has improved, but I don't have it tested. And my blood sugars are excellent. And
you can actually test your own kidneys. You can go to the pharmacy without a prescription, get the urine test strips. It costs like $1.50 each. Get a bottle of 3, so it costs you less than $5. It saves you a $100 office fee and $200 for the laboratory, and so on. And you can do that yourself. You can get a good idea what's going on with your kidneys by testing your own urine. And then also, it wouldn't hurt to get some of those blood test strips and check and see if you have any sugar problems going on, any diabetes. Okay, apologize because we had people that had multiple questions. We'll be more careful next time. So thank you, everybody. Really good stuff. Thank you, Charmaine. Superlative job as usual. Thank you, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.